I didn't see his video. My thing with Nicole is, so everybody understands, I didn't care about all the, the racist, her issue with my Instagram, calling me a liar. I don't care about her crush on him. Seriously, I do not. My issue came about with her when she started saying, I put that shit on his laptop. That's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
She is now inserting herself into real life legal matters. That is not okay. And I don't care that people want to give her a pass. Like, oh, she's like a kid. Oh, she's got problems. So what? She has a fucking caregiver. That woman needs to do her fucking job and watch her fucking kid. 31 or 13. That's her fucking job. Do it. The rest of us take care of our kids. Why ain't she taking care of hers?
Yep.
Like I said, I completely understand. Like I said, from my point, I try to make her understand. Like when she blamed me for putting the porn in the computer, I went up there and I told her that did not happen. Deana did not do that shit. He had that shit.
No, what she doesn't understand is they haven't even looked at his computers. Like, this is an ongoing thing with me. I deal with them on almost a daily basis. They came and took his stuff from me because they didn't want it in my possession, because I didn't want it in my possession, because I had been asking for months for someone to take this stuff from me. They already had him from his phones and his Google account. So that's secondary to them. When they came and took the 12 phones I had, the 5 laptops, and 6 or 7 video cameras, that I didn't have chargers to any of this stuff. It's all dead. I couldn't even get into any of this stuff if I wanted to. When they took all that, that's secondary. He's already busted from, 7 months they were investigating him. He's already busted from the stuff that they got from his Google account. So all that other shit is secondary if they have to bring it up for some reason. He's done for. And to even insinuate that I would put something, first off, I never had access to any of his stuff. You don't think his shit was password protected like a million times over? I never had access to his shit. Second of all, I wouldn't even know where you get that shit. And third, I would never fucking look at it. So to go on a live stream with if it's 3 people or 300 people and make that accusation, that is defamation to my reputation. Not on YouTube. I don't give a fuck about my reputation on YouTube. That's defamation to my, and libel to my reputation in real life. And I draw the line. So when they want to go on, Abe went on her panel last night and said, I'll draw the line, Deana. You can't take legal action against someone who's challenged. The fuck I can't. It's called a guardian ad litem. And it means I can go after her mother and make her life a living hell because I can. Because she's not doing her fucking job. And I got everything. I know her address. I know her mother's name. I texted her mother the other day, as well as her coach and the Special Olympics director. I got 5 parents that are texting me nonstop about how she bullies their kids. I know everything. Like, she thinks I can't get this shit. Her mother's house, the value of her mother's house is assessed lower than the cost of my fucking cars. So I really don't think she wants to fuck around with me. And it's not about getting money from them or anything monetary. It's called, I can tie them up in legal shit and just make their lives miserable because I can. And I will. Just like I would do to anyone else throwing out bullshit accusations like that. Period. And if that makes me look bad, I don't care. I have been through enough shit for the last 2 years to let her give me any more fucking stress. And that's where I stand on that. Period.
I completely understand, and don't judge you. This is I don't want it to get fucked up. I don't judge you for doing what you have to do. But from my point of view, I wouldn't fuck. I can't fuck with her. She's special needs, but I understand. I completely. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I get that. I understand your point, but do you understand if she's special needs and she has someone who is supposed to be monitoring what she's doing, and they don't monitor it? That makes her mother at fault. That's who I'm going after.
The mother's responsible. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's who I'm going after. The person responsible for her.
Like Deana, like I said, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. If Nicole was probably telling something like doxing my kids and saying, I would probably be pissed. I'll probably do the same thing. But she hasn't done anything to me.
I'm waiting for that to come up. I have a daughter. I have a minor child, and she goes that route. Yeah, that's gonna be a whole nother fucking story.
Because she does it to everybody. I know, And
well, she better not do it to me. She lives 4 hours north of me. You think I won't hop in my car and show up at her house?
She would probably shit herself if he did.
Mm-hmm. And she can threaten when she said, I got guns. I don't give a shit about your guns.
She hasn't got guns.
She's like, we got guns in this house. So what? You gonna shoot me? You go to jail for shooting me?
People she hangs out with fucking some gang.
Who cares? Who cares?
No, I'm just saying, like you put a thought in her head and she'll run with it. You know, like
I don't care. I asked for one thing. I said, if you don't want me to go this route and you don't want me to go chasing after your mom, take down every fucking video that has my name in the title and every fucking video you ever talked shit about me. In return, I'll do the same exact thing. Because my shit was just in return to her shit. I never went after her. My shit was in return to her shit. She doesn't want to retract it and take it down. Well, then I'm going to go after her mother.
Deana, I hope you do understand. Like, no one is trying to not take what you're saying serious.
No,
it's
I get that.
We've heard this, you know,
so many times. I know.
Every person she goes after, we hear the same. I'm gonna this. I'm gonna that. This is gonna happen. And I'm not trying to say you're not gonna do that. I'm just saying she's done it so many times that we're just immune to it all now. If you get what I mean.
It. The difference is I will.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
That's all I'm trying to say. It's like, it's not that we don't care or we dismiss her or let her get away with it. It's just we've all become immune to her, and like Nicole's doing what Nicole does. If you pay no attention to her, she goes away.
But see, I did pay no attention to her for an entire month. I let her run her mouth, make her videos, say everything she wanted to say for an entire month, and she still wouldn't shut up.
But this is the thing. It's not just you. It's other people commenting and so forth. Like every time she's like, H-Bomb's my crush. H-Bomb's my crush. You know, I love H-Bomb or I donate to H-Bomb. Fuck Deana. Fuck J-Love. Fuck this person. Fuck, you know, like all the detractors. Fuck Ari. You know, it's like that feeds her. You might have done nothing, but you're now on her target.
I got that. So all these other people have common sense when they're saying, "What are you talking about? Like, why would you say that?" And you know, I'm gonna address the Abe thing really quick because, like I said, he was on her stream last night and he was like, "Deana, we're friends, but I'm not gonna let you go after Nicole. I got love for her. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck." The whole thing with Abe talking shit about me with that horrible video that he did, you know, back when, I accepted his apology because he put that up, not understanding. First off, he thought I was a liar like everybody else. He put that video up. The same day he put it up, he contacted me and he apologized sincerely about it. I'm an adult. I accepted his apology. From that point on, he was always extremely polite to me. Not like we're friends and we chat. I don't have Twitter. It's not like we chat like on the side of YouTube. But he apologized. He did it multiple times. He said it. I'm cool with that. I'm an adult. We moved on. Last night saying, you know, well, you can't do this and I'm going to support her. Okay, then you know what? I unsubbed from his channel. I don't need to be in his chats. We don't have to talk. That's fine. I don't care. You know, the G Mangoes thing. Yes, I'm aware that he said this was no big deal. I've heard worse. I get that. He also, because he knew Harold, didn't want to be in the middle of it. I get it. He also apologized to me.
He was in the middle of it, making excuses for him, saying that he heard worse. Like I said, if you make excuses for a fucking wife beater, you're probably a wife beater yourself. And I have the right to fucking my freedom of speech. I think he wants to call me a wetback and all that shit, saying the Mexican this. Well, I have my opinion. I think the motherfucker that makes excuses for a wife beater probably has the same behavior at home. That's probably why his wife left him. I don't give a fuck.
I understand how you feel. And I felt exactly the same way. I was livid when he finally realized he was wrong. He apologized to me. I'm not above taking someone's apology. Shit, even Jake apologized to me the first time I came on here.
He probably apologized because all the backlash that he got. He went to apologize because that's what he got. Because he apologized for all the backlash that he got because he hurts his pocket at the end of the day. I know this motherfucker. I've known him.
Maybe he did, but for everyone's, it's like, you're friends with G Mangoes now. Him and I have spoken 2 times for maybe 2 minutes. I have popped in his chat maybe 5 times because he streams in the middle of the night and I have a job, so I can't be up in the middle of the night. So occasionally if I'm there and I don't go in there to talk to G Mangoes, I go in there to talk to other people that I've become friends with or been friendly with because they happen to be there. It has nothing to do with him. I don't like or dislike him. You know, he apologized, he said what he had to say, and I moved on because adults do that.
You know, I want to just say something, you know, like, because I know Abe will be watching this or he will watch it. But Abe, you're a fucking hypocritical fucking dickhead, mate. Like, come on. Fucking, where's your fucking backbone? Like 2 weeks ago, you were fucking like, fuck
All
Nicole,
over her.
you're never coming back on my shit. You're fucking gone. You're blocked. You're a fucking piece of shit. What, you're just doing it up for the show, Abe? When are you going to be a real man?
Yeah, and now he's on her panel like
Now
3 days in a row.
Kissing your ass and saying fucking, like, come on, dude.
Emotional racist, bro. Emotional racist. He's emotional.
Abe knows.
You know, and I don't dislike Abe, and I appreciate him trying to explain to Nicole when he was trying to say, you know, when she was saying, I don't believe everything I see. People make up lies. I think those charges are fake. I think Deana made that up. I even emailed him all the links he needs to look directly on the county websites so he could prove that to her, because I said from the beginning, this was not about me fighting with her because she's got a crush on my ex-boyfriend. This was about me trying to protect this woman and say, do not send him money. Do not do this. Like, you do not know what he could email you that's detrimental to you. You don't know how he could manipulate you and fuck with your head. I was coming from a good place to help her, but she couldn't see that. He, I believe, is coming from a good place and was trying to explain to her. But the second he wants to see, you can't do that, Deana, and I'll always have love for her, then go fucking have love for her. Have all the fucking love that you want. That's not how I treat my friends. If we're, considered, contemporary, we're friends. Well, then you don't 100% take someone's side just because they're special needs and you don't want to upset them. That's not how it works. So he can have her as a friend and be over there, and I don't need to associate with him then. I'm not going to change how I feel about this situation, for the millionth time. This is my real fucking life. This shit happened to me. It didn't happen to anybody else. So, I'm not here to boost other people's channels, with my life story, or give Nicole undeserved attention she doesn't need off the backbone of shit that happened to me. It fucking happened to me, not to anybody else. That's what's funny. Remember, she brought up this whole Instagram thing on your stream that day. Supposedly, now she says, this has nothing to do with H-bomb. Now, I am an indecent human being because of my Instagram page. That is her issue with me, and that's why she's going to continue to attack me. Like, are you fucking serious? Nicole, besides the fact there's models all over the fucking internet. What about like Sports Illustrated or whatever? So there's maybe 5 or 6 pictures of my bare ass on Instagram. So all of a sudden I'm a horrible person.
Hey, I'll go and make an Instagram and put my fat ass on.
What I'm gonna do, I was joking about this the other day. I said to my boyfriend, we were sitting outside, I said, I'm gonna go in the bedroom. I'm gonna take my fucking pants off. You're gonna write, I heart Nicole on one ass cheek and her fucking YouTube link on the other, and I'm putting that shit all over Instagram. I'll stick it on my I'll stick it on my Facebook. I'll throw it on fucking YouTube. Then she can look at my ass all day long with her fucking name on it. Like, it's so fucking stupid. So stupid. Like, don't try to slut shame me ever. Ever. It's just the story is so fucking old at this point. Like, it's played out. And I'm sure everybody agrees. I'm fucking sick of hearing about it and talking about it. I'm sure everybody else is too. So, thank you for letting me vent. I didn't mean to come on here and sound like all pissed off and yelling and shit. It's just so annoying.
No, you're fine. I understand people get pissed off with Nicole and stuff, It's like, we've gone around the fucking radio before 100 times, It's like,
it's just like every time I back off and I'm like, good, she found somebody else to target to bitch about today and tomorrow, and then boom, it's Deana again.
Right.
If she's smart enough to be on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, and she's smart enough to do live streams, and she can hold a pretty decent conversation, maybe not completely fucking intellectual, but she can hold a pretty decent conversation. If she is smart enough to do all of that, my point from the beginning has been, she is aware of what's right and what's wrong. There's no way she doesn't know right from wrong. If she has, let's just say, let's say she has the IQ of a 13-year-old. Most 13-year-olds know the difference between right and wrong. That has been my point from the get-go. Maybe she can't grasp like an entire legal system and, you know, all this other shit, the court shit and the trials and stuff, but she knows right from wrong. Those are basic morals.
Maybe if you follow through with what you're saying, you will be the one that actually puts a stop to Nicole, because no one's actually gone that far before. And maybe that's what's actually needed to like make her stop.
Hey, listen, I have an attorney on retainer all the time. I already forked out the $2,500 yesterday for them to get the ball rolling. I don't care. It's fucking pocket change for me. I don't fucking care. So my point is gonna get proven.
Maybe if someone actually did rock up at her door, you know, like that would like scare the fuck out of it.
I mean, my phone the day before yesterday was fucking blown up from all these parents that deal with her in bowling and baseball or softball and cheering and all these shit, from all these parents that have children, minor children that she bullies. She is 31 years old, regardless if her brain is like 13. She is bullying these people's children, and all these parents have not been able to get anywhere with anybody to help them. People within her organization say, we know how she is. Yes, we know what she does. Ignore it. Let it go. It's how she is. That is why she continues to be able to do these things, because that's the attitude people have.
Yeah,
maybe these parents
let her get away with shit.
Exactly. And maybe these parents that are fed up with their children being bullied, maybe they don't have the means to chase her like I do. I do.
It's
so,
like
do you know what I don't like? I truly am a decent person. I truly do care about other people. I really, really do. I don't like trash talking. I'm not part of this drama shit. Like if you look at me on other platforms, I don't involve myself in that. I really don't. But there comes a point where someone has to learn about what they're doing and why it's wrong. And she's making me think things that I then think to myself, Deana, you are horrible for thinking these things. I truly wish she was not disabled in any capacity. I seriously wish that the two of them, if he was not in jail, that they would have hooked up in real life and she would have got a taste of his medicine herself. And I don't like that I'm thinking that, but unfortunately, that's what's going to happen to her. The way she fucks around with these guys on YouTube. Of course not. But if her situation was different and she could have, then what? Then what? If she would have met him and he would have done the same thing to her. You know, she doesn't know what kind of situation she's putting herself in or who she may or may not meet at some point from these guys that she fucking likes on YouTube.
Oh man,
Look, I know I'm not dealing with somebody that has that, I know I'm dealing with somebody that doesn't have all their fucking marbles. I'm aware. Yeah. I'm not a stupid person.
But at the same time, she is still not all there.
But I go back to my point. I guarantee you she knows right from wrong.
Yeah, she does. But she's
and that right there fucking seals it. She has been fucking spoiled and babied to do whatever the fuck she wants by everybody. I am not going to fucking baby and spoil her and go, oh, it's Nicole, so I'll just take this shit.
I fully believe that when she grew up, she used to like sit there and cry and her mum would just give her whatever the fuck she wanted.
Of course. You know why? Because the little bit I've heard of her mother speaking in the background and the text messages I have seen that the woman has sent to these parents, Nicole is a burden to her. So she does whatever she needs to do to just like keep her out of her hair. Hey, let me give her a computer. Hey, get her on some social platforms. Hey, give her something to occupy her time so I don't have to do my fucking job. That's not how it works as a parent.
Bedroom, sitting on her bed, fucking annoying everyone on YouTube. She's not annoying me.
Exactly. Let me do all this so I don't have to do my fucking job. And when you're a parent, that's not how it fucking works. Your job is 24/7, 365 fucking days a year to watch what your fucking children are doing. And if someone put her as a guardian for her kid, then guess what? That's your fucking job for life. It's your job for life when you're a parent anyways. The rest of us who don't have disabled children, we get a break when they turn 18, a little bit. But you're still always involved in your kids' lives. So you can't just throw her in front of a computer and be like, fuck it, I don't want to deal with this shit. Or every fucking parent under the sun would do that. It's not how it works. You don't have children then if you're not willing to put in the effort 100% of the time. Period. So her mother is to blame for probably 99.9% of this. And she makes up the minuscule little difference. That's my feeling on it. All right, I'm gonna get back to work because I don't want to be here all day. But I appreciate it.